coming from the transformer into 24 volts. So we're going to be connecting them in series, which means they're going to be outputting DC volts. So we have a watch we're going to be using to power the system, and right here we have you can see it is connected to the alternator. This was where we made a connection. It's connected to the alternator. We're going to put it on. Let's see if it's going to charge the battery. We've done this project before. We've done some tests on it before, and it's charged to some extent. But due to the small battery, the battery was getting warm a little bit. So what we're going to do, we're going to test. In most cases, the DC motor will end up consuming more power than the return. Hello, my friend. Lala Rook. Hope I pronounced your name very well. Thanks so much for. So guys, so connect this charging system to it. Oh, I'm feeling great today. You're good. Hope everyone is doing fine. Tom. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Thanks so much for asking. And I really appreciate. So guys, I'm going to put it on. Then we're going to count it. So at the front here we have the switch, we have the voltmeter right here, and we have our light to indicate that it's going to produce power. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I will call you Lala. Thanks so much for the doing right now is that we're going into the battery. Though this battery is around 12 do it. We're going to try to put in 24 volts and see if it's going to take it. So guys, first of all, we're going to turn it on from this switch. We have our bulb. It's on. This is the charging system. It came down a little bit. The voltage. Yeah, it's at 100 volts. Sorry guys for the poor network, but you can see it's at 100 volts. The bulb is still on. It's still currently low. Let's see. No, the mistake I did was that the battery wasn't fully charged before starting this project. The battery wasn't charged. That was the mistake I did. I was supposed to charge it to 100%. See? The voltage went down a little bit, you can see. You can see it. So what I could have done was to charge the battery to up to 100%, so that it will be able to the power that will be coming from the charging system needs to be higher than the battery power. If it can be high up to the of the power that will be supplying the battery. Why? Because it's going to power the DC motor, and we need to give it a higher power so that it will be able to. I'm going to be a transformer. I'm aiming to use a 48-volt transformer so that it should be able to power the DC motor very well. So for it to work, remember this DC motor up on 12 volts. But later on, the transformer we're going to be using is going to be a 48-volt transformer, which should be able to power the DC motor. While it's in operation, we're going to be producing 48 volts from the big transformer we're going to be using later on, and that 48 volts will be made to take over or to power this DC motor. So imagine using a 48 volts to power this DC motor. It's going to speed up the power. Not only that, and it's going to share the power. It's going to use part of it to power the DC motor, and part of it will be made to charge the battery effectively. So guys, that's what we're going to do. Right now, I'm in search of a big transformer, which is a 48-volt transformer. And for me to be able to get a 48-volt transformer, I'll need to get it from a big UPS, or I would need to get it from a big inverter. 48-volt transformer will do the work. So these ones are just, each one of them here at 12 volt. This one is 12 volt, this one is 12 volts. What I did was to connect them in series to output 24 volts to try to charge the system. The last test I did last time, that was 3 days ago, the system was able to last for 7 minutes plus. And in reality, this battery is not powerful enough to power the system for up to 2 minutes. But it was able to last for 7 minutes plus. Why? Because the battery was full, and it was able to charge the battery to some extent. So imagine using a 48-volt transformer. We'll be able to charge the battery, not only charge the battery, but use part of the remaining excess power to power the DC motor. That will be very effective for it to work. So that's what I'm doing. So right now, I'm in search of a 48-volt transformer, which we'll be using to power the system. 48-volt transformer will work very well. One thing you guys need to take note is that I noticed something during this test, that whenever you connect the charging system to the generator while it's working, it will bring down the power a little bit. It will surely bring down the power a little bit. Before, I was using 5 transformers, and if you connect, each one of the transformers was 12 volts. If you connect 5 transformers together in series, you will get a system based on the small battery I'm using. This battery does not have much amps to be able to take on the load. So what we're going to do, we're going to upgrade this battery to a bigger battery and get a 48-volt transformer. Later on, I'm not going to be using a bridge rectifier. I'm going to be using transistors to do the switching. That will be powerful to be able to charge the battery. Using transistors to convert the power from AC to DC are called active rectification. It's going to work very effectively. It's going to work very effectively. So the system is working. Whenever you turn it on, it turns on. You can see the light is on. You can see the voltage. You can see the voltage at 100 volts. And if you check here, you see it's running. You can see it is still at 100 volts, though it's fluctuating a little bit. But it's still at 100 volts. So you can see, because the charging system is still connected to it right now, still at 100 volts, and the bulb is still on. The bulb is still on, 100 volts. So what it needs is an effective charging system to be able to charge it, for it to work very well. You can see how it's working. And one thing I did was to test the transformers. You can see they are not warm at all. In most cases, the rectifying diode will be warm. Right now it's warm. In most cases, the rectifying diode will cool it either with a PC fan for it to be able to cool. So, but you can say it's working, but we need a good charging system to be able to charge it better, so it can power 48 volt transformer and get the system to work. So thank you guys for watching, guys. Thank you guys for tuning into my live, and I'll see you guys on the next upload or the next update. You guys should stay tuned. I'm going to be bringing more updates coming in. Remember, I'm going to get a new battery. Right now I've ordered the battery, and I'm going to be using a UPS transformer, a 48 volt transformer, to be able to power the system. 48 volt transformer will be powerful in red. Part of it is going to be made to charge the 12 volt battery, and the other power is going to be used to power the DC motor to take on the load. So that's what we are going to be doing. So guys, you guys should stay tuned for that update, and I'll see you guys on the next video, guys. You guys should stay tuned. Yeah, bye for now.